Good evening. Welcome to my midweek recap here for Apple and plan ahead for Thursday and Friday. This here line was from my previous video for a retest of 164.70, which is the monthly breakdown level. Price action came up and put in 1, 2, and 3. Make it a triple top here. Looked like a flag pattern. Looks going to break up higher. However, I was bearish, and what I did here on this play was I got in some 165 puts at 313, rode those down for the break below VWAP. Looked like it was going to hold above this initial push higher off the open and close out at 480. Nice trade there. Later on in the day, set in this consolidation range from 162 to 161 roughly, and came down, broke below, huge volume here, pushed down, came up, put in a resistance. On this next test here, I got in 160 puts here at 310, half out there at 325. The other half I did tag out down here at $5 for a nice trade, a very nice trade there into the end of the day. Had I held them overnight, would have been a much nicer gain, but oh well. Anyways, here on Tuesday, price action came up, tagged this same 160.70 to 161 area, and reverse. Got in some 160 puts here at $3, and got me out down here at 4 for a nice little gain there as well. Once price action broke below VWAP, held below, I was looking at VWAP as resistance. Got in 157.5 puts here at 309. Took half out down here on this initial dip at 362. Just looked like there were some buyers coming in on the tape. The other half did trail me out here on this break up higher at 345. Again, nice trades there. Later on in the day, price action was testing the opening range high and ended up taking a couple of trades here that didn't necessarily work out very well. 160 puts at 265 trailed me out here on a break a little bit higher at 249. Stop was a little bit too tight as price action did roll down. Would have been nice and profitable down here to the VWAP, but had to keep my stop tight because you never know what price action is really going to do when these kinds of huge moves come into play. Third trade I did take here. Fourth trade, excuse me, I did take here towards the end of the day here in Apple. 16 February 150 puts. Looked like it was going to roll completely over here. This level at 159.5 does coincide with this 200 SMA. Looked like it was going to be resistance, so I went ahead and traded versus this high over here in at 93 and trailed me out once it broke above. Put in a nice a bull river here at 89, trailed me out for a move higher. Now today did take one long call, one bullish position here at about 1:30ish in the afternoon. Got any 16 March 170 calls here at 197. Stop loss is versus the low. This looks like it could potentially be a 2-candle flag. Maybe have another inside day tomorrow or break above higher, which would put a measure move up to about 170, 171 area, which is where I will go to my plan for Thursday going forward. If it does continue in that way, I will simply manage this position and maybe add into it if it does make a nice strong move higher. Now on a higher time frame, you can see this also looks like an inverted head and shoulders pattern right here at the 200 period SMA, which is a bullish pattern at what should be a support. So I'm going to trade that as such. However, if it breaks the low here at 159, I will close out this position and maybe possibly take a breakdown position here at this 159.5 and some 160 puts right here. Now, depending on what happens, even though I'm in this long position, what happens here, if it's rejected here at this blue line, which is the 8 EMA, we'll be looking at 165 puts. This level here is still going to carry importance here, 164.70, as that is the monthly time frame breakdown price right there. If it goes up through there with any kind of strength, I can simply sit and wait for 170 puts up here around the 21 EMA, which is about 168.40, 168.50 right now. Those are the levels I'll be looking for as resistances. I will still hold these calls, these 170 calls here from March, and see what happens. Now, this will be my trade plan for Thursday, Friday, and going into next week, at least if this level holds. Have a good evening and good luck.